One of the biggest concern in every single person's mind when they are moving or when they are changing the country, when they are changing the job or profession, the biggest concern is money. How to make money. Because every single person needs money to survive, to thrive, and to live their life. So this video is all about how you can earn money in Canada as new immigrants.
You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie.
I will be discussing 5 ways in which you can make money in Canada as new immigrants. And a quick disclaimer, guys, that nothing specific or no huge formula you will be getting in this video which can give you millions of dollars, but this video is just for people to open up their mind and to think with an open perspective, think of all different ways in which you can start your new life and earn more money. And also please share your experience, your knowledge. How did you start? What profession, what job, what are you doing in this country? Are you happy with that or not? And please let all of us learn from your experience. And by the end of this video, we will be discussing that what we chose as our professions and why we chose these things as our profession. So stay tuned till the end. So the 5 things that we will be discussing in this video are: number 1, the survival jobs; number 2, the job in your own sector, in your own field; number 3, the job in new sector, new profession, new field; number 4 is a self-employed profession. Self-employed profession like real estate, mortgage, insurance broker, and it's a long list. And number 5, business by investing in Canada. So these are the 5 things we will be discussing. I'll be telling you the pros and cons of each and every option we have to earn money. So let's begin our video with number 1, survival jobs. Now, what is survival jobs according to me? Survival job is a job which is very easy to get. I mean, it's very easy to work and it gives you a decent amount of money. But the major problem with the survival job is there's no growth. There is no or very little growth in survival jobs. Survival job is a job which is giving you, for example, $15 per hour or $16 per hour. But after 1 year or 2 years, you're still getting 16 or 18 or 20. So the graph of growth in survival job is like this or like this. So survival jobs is only good for initial months. When you come to Canada, you're doing some courses, you're doing some exams, you're giving some exams, or you're busy with other stuff, you're trying to find your dream job or the job you deserve. Until then you can do survival jobs. You can go for Uber, you can go for skip the dishes, you can go for Lyft, you can work in Walmart or any super center or any retail or sales. You can do these kind of things. These will pay you $15 to $20 per hour, and you will be able to earn decent amount of money when you come to Canada. So one advice in this is, do not make these jobs as your profession. Do not. Because if you get into these jobs and you are satisfied with getting $20 per hour or $25 per hour, you are working 6 days a week, 7 days a week to earn more money, it's difficult to get out. And you need to get out of these jobs and try to find something more productive, which is giving you more money by working only 5 days in a week. Or even if you're working 6 days in a week, you're getting more money. So these jobs are only for initial days. So number 2 is job in your own field or in your own sector. It is also quite easier to grab this job because in this you can use your prior education, you can use your prior experience, you have knowledge of that sector because you have already worked in that sector, and you have references and all sort of stuffs to back you in this field. So it's always easier to get a job in the sector in which you are working in your country. For example, if you are in IT in India and you're coming to Canada, it's easier to get a job in IT. And the benefit is you need not to do any course, you need not to spend money on courses, you need not to wait for 6 months or an year for that course to end and then start looking for the job. You can even start looking for the job before coming to the country, before coming to Canada. So this is a good option. And I've seen people earning a good amount of money by choosing the profession in which they were in their, back in their country. So the negative point is, actually there's no such negative point in this, but the only thing I want to tell you is that try to look for more options, explore. You're coming to a new country, there might be, numerous of opportunities you might not be aware of. So try to explore more. Now the third thing is changing your sector or changing your field in which you are doing the job in. So for example, if I was doing a job in IT, but now I want to get into hospitality, I want to get into culinary, I want to be a chef, I want to be an entrepreneur, whatever. Change your course, change your profession. I want to be a lawyer, I want to be an accountant. You can do anything. So for this, you always need to get educated when you come here. You need to do some courses, you need to do some licensing, you need to go to college or university, or there are lots of options. The negative point is for when you're studying, if you're coming with kids, you have responsibilities, and for initial time it will be tough. It will be really tough. But if you can get into the work you will be doing that you love, nothing is better than this. Because trust me guys, 8 hours in a day you are working, and if you don't like your job, life is not good. So if you want to be something else, if you want to do something else, go for it. This is a chance life is giving you. And when you are changing your profession, try to look at the graph. The graph of growth should be at least this. I always target this, but this one. This should be the graph of growth. I don't want anyone to invest money, invest their time, do so much of effort, and after 2 years or 3 years they're not growing. So now comes the number 4. Number 4 is self-employed professionals that we are. Me and Hina and my wife, we are self-employed professionals. We do not get paid, we do not get any salary. We are not an employee, we are self-employed. So the main problem with self-employed people is work. No one is telling you when to work, what to do, when to come to office, when to take a break, when to go for lunch, when to take a holiday, when to go for vacation. No one is telling you this in self-employed. You are your own boss. You need to decide that I need to get up at 5 in the morning and I need to reach office by 8, or I can go by 11 a.m. or I want to take a day off. It's you who will be deciding your career, your fate, your future. Everything is in your hands. So for the people who are easily going to give up, this is not at all for you. To be a self-employed person, you need to be very, very patient. You need to be consistent. You need to have your target and you need to work hard in the right direction. And trust me, if you work hard in the right direction and be consistent, you will earn a lot of money. But don't be like this, that I have worked hard for 4 months and I'm not getting that amount of money. I worked out for 6 months, so I'll quit. No quitting at all. If you are going to quit, do not enter into self-employed profession, because you'll be investing a lot of money, a lot of effort and a lot of time. So you will be wasting everything if you're going to quit. Just make one thing sure, that you are not going to quit at any cost. No matter what, you are not going to quit. Some of the examples of self-employed professions are the chartered accountants here, the real estate professionals, the mortgage professionals, the lawyers, insurance brokers, freight brokers, and there are lots and lots of professions which will give you a high return in the future. The fifth and the final thing how you can earn money is investment. Investing money in a business. So when you come to Canada, everyone has different kind of background, different kind of support, different kind of savings, different kind of assets. So for those people who have a lot of money with them to invest, they can do this. They can come to Canada, they can invest in certain businesses, and they can start earning. You can go for gas stations, you can go for grocery stores, you can go for small plazas, you can buy commercial property and rent, give them on rent, and you can buy residential properties, you can be a real estate investor, you can go for a restaurant. There are huge number of businesses available for people, but there's a big warning in this. You are investing a huge amount of savings, a huge amount of money in a business, and there is a very huge risk of getting failed, because it's a new country, new type of customers. The customer behavior is different. For example, in India, people buying behavior is totally different as it is in Canada. So what I suggest is, come to Canada, work for an year in the same sector in which you want to open a business. Try to find out how it works. Try to find out what consumer buys and how much they are willing to spend for a service or for a product. Then only invest your hard-earned money in any business. So it's always, wise to spend some time in this country and do some research, talk to people, talk to professionals, and then decide what you want to do and where you want to invest. So now it comes to us that why we chose real estate and mortgage as our professions, why we chose to be self-employed, and why we didn't go for a job. We are from a background, I am from marketing background, I have done masters from India, Hina is from biotechnology background, she has done her masters back in India from Punjab University, and we both could have got a decent job after coming here, and we could have earned a decent amount of money, decent job and everything, but we chose to be self-employed. The reason is, I had a business in India and I learned from my father how to run a business, and I wanted to run a business but without investing. And why we love real estate and mortgage is, every single day we meet new people. They have problems, they have dreams, they want to buy a house, they want to invest in real estate, they want to grow, and we help them do that. And it's very satisfying, very satisfying. And when you see the smile on their face when they buy a house, trust me, nothing can beat that, nothing. And we love our job so much that we are ready to work 24 hours in a day for this job. So I think that's it for my video today. And the last thing I want to say is that you are changing your country and you have an option to change your profession. So when you apply for your PR, you have 4 or 5 months with you in which you can decide what you want to do when you come to Canada. Do a lot of research in all the sectors you are interested in. No matter what you want to do a lot of research with an open mind, and it is possible that you land here and you go for a job or a profession that you love, and if you do that, you will love your life. So that's it for today. Please do not forget to mention your experience, how you are earning money, what you are doing, your business, your profession, your job, everything in the comments below, and it will be very helpful for me, for our YouTube family, for all the people who are willing to move to Canada or any other country. It will be of great help. And also, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. It might be helpful for anyone. And do follow us on our Facebook page and our Instagram handle, Right Turn to Canada. So until I see you next time, bye bye and take care.